then, in addition to everything else, think about this: what's going on as well with the U.S. dollar, killing off the U.S. dollar. You're essentially destroying the country from within. Can I even having to have a bomb go off?
Yeah.
So,
Doug,
here.
Doug, listen to this. And I'm going to play the words of the President of the United States. It's a 1 minute, 34 seconds. But is this what you're saying is happening? I'm going to play it right now, folks. This is 3 days ago, the President of the United States.
I thought I'd get the cabinet together this morning because we all know that America will be busy this afternoon. No TV, you want to say? What I'm going to be urging all of you to do, and what I'm going to be continually pushing throughout this year and for the next couple of years, is that if Congress can't act on core issues that would actually make a difference in helping middle-class families get ahead, then we're going to have to be creative about how we can make real progress. They are extraordinarily cynical about Washington right now, and rightfully so. They just don't see any capacity by Congress to do anything. And we've seen a Congress that said no to increasing the minimum wage, said no to immigration reform, has said no to equal pay legislation. The only thing they seem to say yes to, the Republicans in the House at least, is more tax breaks for folks at the top. And as a consequence, the people who sent us here, they just don't feel as if anybody's fighting for them and working for them. We're not always going to be able to get things through Congress, at least this Congress, the way we want to. But we sure as heck can make sure that the folks back home know that we're pushing their agenda and that we're working hard on their behalf, and we're doing every single thing we can do to make a difference in their lives.
So he vows to act alone. So is that what you're saying? We're losing? What's going on, Doug?
Look, it's tyranny. Plain and simple, what is taking place is we don't have a president, and I doubt that we had one from the beginning in the form of Barack Hussein Obama. This renegade in chief, as I like to refer to him, basically as a reference to his Secret Service code name, renegade, which means lawless and traitorous.
Hello.
He is, in fact, in criminal behavior. Because, number one, just on the illegal alien invasion alone, he's in violation of federal code 8 U.S.C. 1325, 8 U.S.C. 1302, and on and on and on. And I could tick off the various U.S.C. The portions of the relevant federal code, but that's certainly not necessary. I think what we're seeing here is this guy, this renegade, acting as emperor, making Congress irrelevant, and not listening to the people, and not giving a damn about the people of this country. He is out to destroy this country. This is not an accident. This is not a humanitarian crisis. This is an orchestrated event to destroy the United States of America. And I'm so sick and tired, Pastor, of people, including the media, these useful idiots out there attempting to use these innocuous phrases, descriptive terms, undocumented migrants, humanitarian crisis.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Are you serious?
What we're seeing here is the systematic destruction of the United States of America, and Americans better damn well wake up and understand what's happening and stop pussyfooting around and stop listening to the mainstream media and say enough is enough and realize that we've been taken over from within.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel, Doug? I mean, well, to your point, we have been like frogs boiling in water. We have been lied to, and it's the peeling away of the onions. What I see now, after Fast and Furious, after the NSA scandal, after the wiretapping, the illegal search and seizure, after Edward Snowden revealed the stuff he found, after Fast and Furious, after the IRS, after Benghazi, I mean, at some point, the emperor is naked. And right now, he has a 33% approval rating. And so what's happening is the American public is saying, what is going on? I mean, when everyone starts to say this, and his words were, we have 2.5 years. I'm bringing in my cabinet. Forget Congress. We're going to act alone. That is the same thing Mohammed Morsi did in Egypt. He said, forget Congress. Forget the Constitution. We're going to take Egypt to another level. Well, this is the same thing you're hearing. We've heard dictators. We've heard tyranny. We've heard Führers. We've heard, leaders do this before. And so, now we're hearing the true identity of Barack Hussein Obama. I can hear Bill Ayers, coming out of him now. I can hear Saul Lewinsky coming out of him now. I hear the voices of Henry Kissinger coming out of him. And I'm not just going to say Obama. We can go back into the Republican side. We can take a look at George H.W. Bush, what he said about the New World Order. This thing is bigger than Obama. This is a shift. This is a shift from democracy to tyranny. You're calling it right down the line. And I don't know if people are awake or not, Doug. I really don't know.